right? Because she's just
Okay, you need to move back.
nah,
You're
bro.
you're white as fuck all the time.
No, I just moved into the sun. I'm like, yeah,
You are the sun.
let me be white.
Yeah, I wish
I can see it.
you got everything set up perfectly.
Yeah.
You do the countdown. You're
Alright.
ready for
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I gotta do it at this point. I think every time I open it, I kind of go with the motion. So I'm like,
you're like, I need to.
yeah, like when you're like digging in Minecraft and then like you just fall straight into lava, kind of like that. Like it's, yeah. But this time the lava tastes good.
Yeah. Alright, take it out. Pause.
Take it out, like right here. Like you don't go inside.
No, I mean the new version of DM.
All right, let's talk Taylor Swift.
Okay. Straight in.
Straight into it,
Yes.
right? That's how you want to do it.
Yes.
Okay. There's a bee by my leg.
I saw
Okay, the bee left.
These are not like not gonna.
I know. I've never been stung before, but like it's also kind of like an irrational fear. Like sometimes
it's an irrational fear because of the way people act around these.
I think like movie portrayals. I think movie portrayals is what it did. But like, you know,
my name's Michael with the B in it.
yeah.
Where is it?
Where's the
No,
bee?
I hear my name's Michael with the B in it, and I'm scared of it.
Stop. Where's the bee? There's a bee. What was I saying? Yeah. Like,
what's the? Give me the headline so I can guess the news topic. Yeah. You said let's talk Taylor Swift, so I know it's about Taylor Swift.
It is about Taylor Swift, but like, there's only like 3 things that you can even talk about at this point. You know?
I think I know what you're going to talk about. Shall I guess it without you telling?
Sure.
Taylor Swift has the highest pre-sale number of tickets, number 1, beating Spider-Man.
It's only behind Infinity War.
I thought it was above everything.
No. It's the last I saw. It was only behind Infinity War.
I think it's above everything.
Could be at this point.
Because they said it's number 1 in pre-sales, beating Spider-Man.
No.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think this is like overall sales or whatever. I'm not sure.
Like the thing with that is, it is interesting because
this on the table. I don't want to put it on the floor. Yeah. We're outside, by the way.
I don't know if you guys noticed.
Yeah.
No, this is actually a really good green screen that we guys got.
Yeah. See, I look like this. This is like a video somebody would make in India, like outside.
What?
No, like.
What do you mean, like in India outside?
What? Like those reels you see, like the low quality videos.
Low? This ain't low quality.
No, bro. Like my face, like see how yellow and shit it is, like something like that.
I think you're just insulting yourself. You look great.
I do. I'm saying like random moments, the light will hit me weird, and then like you get what I mean?
Ray tracing.
Yeah. RTX 1660. I don't know if that's it's not too close.
No, I think it is 1660. But
that's not the highest.
RTX. Yours is 1660.
Yeah. Yeah.
The highest is 49.
Right?
Yeah. And if you hear like cicadas, they just randomly start up and stop, like randomly.
Yeah. My favorite post I've seen is that this girl was having like a campfire or something, and this cicada came out of the earth, and like she was like, it took one look at the earth and crawled into the fire, and I was like, you know what, same. Can you imagine?
Maybe
it could have been like just seeking the closest heat source.
And it was like, oh, this is so warm.
It's like, oh shit, it's too warm.
So warm. It was a girl, like they say girls when they go to showers they put it like hella hot.
I do that too.
Bro, I think I go hotter than most of my friends for ladies.
What do you mean?
Like shower wise. Because
for me, like it depends on the water temperature, right? Like certain places, the max is like a bit too hot. It's not the
Mine
same
is
heat.
just below the max, I would say. Like it's like
Yeah, I'll
like
put it
when
like
the max
slightly
is
below.
max is here, it's like there.
But you know, when I put it at max, when I have like a fever or
Yeah,
something,
yeah, yeah.
and you're like, bro, I can feel the full heat, and it just warms you right to your bone.
And it
Like
takes the sickness away.
yeah, because for that moment you're just warm, and you're like, fuck yeah.
If you have a tummy ache,
Mm.
if you're feeling super sick, I can't do it in these tubs because they're like kind of small and like the showers don't align right.
Yeah.
But back at home when we had a tub, I would just lay on the tub, in the tub, not on the tub, and just turn the shower on,
Yeah.
warm, and it's just hitting me, and I'm just like that.
See,
Just
my
so like it's
we
so
don't have a
peaceful
tub
as well.
back home.
Yeah.
Just
Sitting on the corner.
no, like I don't sit on the floor when I'm showering.
It feels dirty.
It feels dirty. My brother only showers like that.
Sitting on the floor?
Yeah, I'm like, bro.
How do you sit on the floor and shower though?
I don't know.
Whenever I sleep on, lay on the bathtub, I make sure I clean it first, like always.
Right, bro. I'm like, when was the last time you washed your bathroom floor? Right? And I'm like telling my brother because it's not one whole thing because we have like a sliding door that separates the the sink and the toilet from the actual shower area. But still,
like a circular one?
No, it's just like a block, right?
I love the circular.
Yeah, but like yeah, he at some point I was like, should I get him a stool, like just so he can sit and shower? But I'm like, he takes so long, bro. Like he would take an hour shower if he can. I'm like, what are you doing in there? Like it's yeah, bro. Like bro. No, the thing is, he was like that from when he was a kid. We always have to bang on the door and be like, "Hey, get out! It's time." And he's almost always late for shit like that, like college and shit because of that.
He's Poseidon's kid.
Bro, I swear to God, he's like the water bill because of him. Like he still does it. I'm like, yo, come on.
I usually shower for an average of 20 minutes, I would say.
Like I would find the.
5 minutes if I'm not doing anything, but I'm always doing something. I'm watching videos. So.
Yeah, but
I have like a phone holder and my head's in the. Because I got the rainfall shower now. Great. Good purchase. I told you. Told you that you should come and shower in our house as well just to get the rainfall one, right?
I still need to fix mine up
Waterfall,
too.
not rainfall. But,
I think it's called rainfall.
Yeah, I think I got it right.
Yeah. Don't doubt yourself,
no, actually, there are two, I think, but I had the rainfall.
I don't think there's a waterfall one.
There is. That's like, just like, like, it's not like, it's like cascading fall of water. Like, there's it's like when you open a tap, but it's like spread out like that.
Yeah, I can see that, but
so
that's kind of cool. Yeah,
I imagine like lukewarm water like that, and you're in it, you're just like,
I can't do cold showers. I'm not a cold shower person, even in the summer.
Same.
It could be hot as fuck outside, I'm still in hot water.
You need to work up to cold showers. I feel like I don't like cold showers either. I don't think anyone likes cold showers.
Bunch of people love cold showers.
They like the effects of cold showers.
No, they're like, bro, I can't do hot water. Cold shower is the only way I can shower. I'm like, you're mental.
Cold showers are not a way to shower. They're not. They are there to make you like re-energized. Warm showers actually clean you more than cold showers.
Apparently, cold water is like better for the skin when you're showering.
Better for the skin and rejuvenates you and stuff like that. But
no, not even counting like no, because dirt wise, it should be more or less the same if you do the same amount of scrubbing and shit.
That's right.
Hot water feels better.
You can't scrub as well with cold, is what I feel like. Like soap and stuff don't wash off properly for me in cold showers.
Really?
A lot of soaps.
I think you need to get better soap then.
A lot of soaps. Stop attacking my soaps. I'm telling you fact shit. A plane's passing by. Anyways, we got distracted. Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
So, why don't you?
So, alright. So, she had the Eras tour, right? Still kind of having it, but in different countries now. No, I think it's done. In the US part of it is done at least,
Wow.
right?
You're becoming such a American. You're like, it's done. I mean, the US part is done, so it's like it's
Yeah,
done.
because it was done here, and then she announced the international ones, right? Or like halfway through or something. But it's so cool because, like, from her words, right? I think it's 17 years of music that you get to listen to in like one concert.
Yeah.
You know, with the set list and all that.
Mhm.
So that by itself is like crazy, right? With all the stuff she does,
Mhm.
right? The venues, the stage, uh, the the effects on the stage, like each costume she wears for different songs, the way she goes and changes.
She has so many costume, like wardrobe changes. There was once
Yeah,
I saw this
hand me
on
my drink.
TikTok. What?
Hand me my drink. Keep talking. You don't have to stop.
That
Me.
was no, I had to figure out which drink was whose.
That's fine, bro.
I put no because I drank more and I felt bad. I put my drink. There was once like she needed a prop to move so that it would take her down, so that she could do a wardrobe change, and it didn't work. So she had to run back.
Yeah, that was funny as fuck.
She's waiting there like this,
And it's not.
and then she start going. So she
There's a name on TikTok for that. The error store.
yeah. You showed me that actually. Now that I remember, but it's really interesting because I think she has one of the most loyal fan bases, which is
Mhm.
the main reason she's breaking a lot of records and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I would say, out of all her fans,
Mm.
80% of her fans are like 50s, and then 20% are like casual listeners. You get what I mean? Like I'm
Yeah.
a casual listener. I would say like 90-10% actually.
See, I would
Because every artist,
I think I'm like 70-30.
I think you are a Swiftie.
Because I'm not like.
I think you are a Swiftie. If you could have like if you have more space, I feel like you would have like vinyls of Taylor Swift's
I don't think so.
things, and then no, if you had space.
No, that's the thing. I
You
don't
don't think you collect
like.
it?
I would collect vinyls, but I
I have a feeling you would have collected all the eras, what do you call vinyls
the midnight
that make the
ones.
club. Yeah, the midnight one.
See, I thought about that, but that's just because it's like it's cool, you know. But then again, like I get to think about like vinyls and like how often you can you need a good vinyl player, and then you need the but like
Barely use.
I
You want to know something funny?
what
Haven't used the Bluetooth function of the vinyl player more than the vinyl players.
but
The speaker is really good. Like I would say, it's 1 out of 10.
yeah, but like if I'm listening to something, right? Usually it's on Spotify.
Yeah.
Oof.
The burp that comes from
Yeah,
the,
went through my
the
nose.
bangs, bro. Like they
Oof.
make you burp.
Yeah.
And it's just such a weird. This one, the Star Blast burp, is weird because I don't know whether people have this feeling, but when you burp, you get the flavor of that burp.
Yeah, because you're literally
Yeah, I know, but like sometimes the burp flavor is kind of nice, but
Yeah.
the Star Blast, the Star Blast bang, that flavor is a weird flavor. Like you
It
can't
is kind of weird.
You can't put a like fruit or like dish to that flavor.
It's almost like bubblegum.
Very close, but it's not bubble.
Yeah, that's just almost.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. You
But
have to,
no,
like,
the burp was fine, but then like it went up to my nose, and I was like,
oh,
for a second.
You did the
Yeah, because
dragon.
it hit me for a second. I was like, whoa.
Coke does that to you too. I call that the dragon breath because it feels like,
I mean, it like different things can do it too, but like if it's like very gassy, then it has a bigger chance of doing it.
Which is like Coke, I guess.
But yeah, anyways, so for like vinyls and stuff, right? Like if I'm listening, I don't listen to the same thing often. Like I don't listen to one person's album or something like that. And sometimes I do listen to like one song on repeat, right? But those are like, I've seen people say it's kind of like a not ADHD, but some ADHD, some like just neurodivergent things. But like sometimes it's just that part of your brain, right? Like it just does it so well. So I'm like at one point I was listening to Pink song on repeat.
For a second, I thought I had pressed record on the
I would have
audio,
been
and I
so
was
mad.
like,
I'll be like,
bro,
you know what?
are
We're
we
going
starting
in.
good
We're
episode?
making food. We're trying this next week,
Alright, continue.
right? So
You were listening to a Pink song?
yeah. What about us? That song. And I told you
I
this
remember
before
you
too,
and that you were listening to it.
right?
Yeah.
I think this was like last year or the year before, because I saw the trailer for that movie. I think it was called Every Day or something like that.
Everywhere,
No, Every Day. I think it was called.
every day. Never
Yeah, I told you about this. It's like a spirit or something that wakes up in a different body every day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Is
Uh,
it like an anime?
no,
Okay.
and the movie was really
it
nice.
Japanese?
No,
Was it like
no,
Western?
yeah.
Okay.
So the trailer they had used that song, and it was like very cute, romantic, and like it hit all the things. And I've listened to that song before, but until that point, it didn't really.
Have a meaning to it.
No, it had a meaning, but like I don't know, it didn't hit as well. So, but when I saw that, and then like I listened to that song straight for like a while, for like a few days at least on repeat,
Yeah.
and I didn't get bored of it, right? So, problem with vinyls is like you gotta listen to that track, like that album.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Like if I could have my Spotify songs, my
think we're
playlist.
just getting spoiled. Like this generation, I feel like it's spoiled. Like me included.
Mm-hmm.
With the selection of
Okay.
songs that we have.
No. I gotta stop you right there. I saw this thing somewhere else before, and
We've talked about this before.
no, I think I saw this in a college humor skit. But we're not spoiled. We're comfortable.
No.
No, we're not spoiled. We're
No,
comfortable.
No, I'm saying spoiled for a reason.
No, because
We're
like
comfortable. It's not comfort that gives us the what they call comfort is when you need something and you have something further than that. We don't need music, right, to survive and stuff like that, right? No, it is something that makes our life better.
see,
It
no,
is not a necessity. That is a comfort.
not if you think about it like logistically, it's not like aside from like air, water, and food and shit like that, it's not in that department.
No, that's.
But
I'm saying,
for you to be sane and human, you need
I
music.
don't think you need music. to
Even
be
if
sane
like even
and
if you don't have
really-
music, people will make music
Yeah,
instinctively.
yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying.
like that's the thing. That's like
No,
an innate
it's-
human thing.
It's not an innate human.
It
thing.
is
It's
a
not-
innate
it's
thing.
It's not music.
It
We
is
just want
no,
rhythm,
no. It's
right?
because
Like-
music doesn't mean just songs.
Yeah. So if you may do that, it becomes easier for me. So music, you just say music, right? Say music isn't right. Then
Sure.
comfort is songs, right? The thing is, right now, if not right now, yeah, right now we have millions of songs in our grasp,
Sure.
right? And I call us spoiled because we take it for granted. Like it's not comfort that we have millions of songs that we can just randomly select and play.
Mhm.
You know, it's like third world versus first world. It's the what they call privilege. You get what I mean? Comfort
Yeah.
and sport is privilege is two different things. You get more
Yeah.
comfort with with the more privileges you have.
Yeah.
But I call it sport because you don't need to have we don't respect.
Just because you don't
we don't
need to,
respect
just
no,
and
we
if
don't-
you
no, I
have
used the
some,
wrong thing.
yeah.
It's not need. We don't respect the music as much.
What do you mean?
Earlier when I had Linkin Park, Meteor CD and shit, before my mom broke it, I loved it. Wasn't even right, but I loved it. I'm like, oh my god, this is so cool. Like, I can listen to these songs anytime I want.
Yeah.
And build a connection with those songs, which is why I think older generations really, even we had this, right? But not with newer songs. It's more with older songs. Like we are more connected to some songs just because we heard them when we were younger and we treasured them. Like Crawling in My Skin. You know what it fucking meant when I was singing my heart out to it. Or like there's Coco Bunny and shit like that, which is weird. Like I don't know how my parents found these American songs. They
Yeah.
had this random cassette
Okay.
which had these songs. I play them to you later. They're hilarious, but they're so like they're jams, by the way, right? But and then there's the Ketchup song, you know. And another reason why I say it's more spoiled than comfort is because we treat them like reusable, like recyclable, reusable. I don't know. It's like once they're done with it, we're just like, yeah, it's whatever. It's just a song, you know. When even when during the LimeWire days, I think we respected songs more because we had to go out and find it. You use LimeWire,
Yeah.
and then sometimes we play it and
Actually,
it's a fun.
I don't think I've used LimeWire as much, just because I could always tell that that wasn't the actual file, so I would never download it.
No, some are MP3s, bro, and they're like the same size and everything. Bro. You must have
Yeah,
been using it at the latter end because
I barely use LimeWire, if
people were
anything.
on that shit. Like you search for video, like a video, like movie, because back in the day, music videos were like a special thing. Even in YouTube at one time, do you remember Vivo TV?
Yeah.
Like you would barely get music videos, and when they came, they were popping.
See, I never really gave too much of a care about like music videos, so I never watched them
don't
as much.
watch music videos like that, right? But back in the day, there was some I wanted to watch, so I would go and search in LimeWire and stuff.
Yeah.
Download it for 4 hours because
the speed last time, yeah.
speed is so bad, and then turns out it's the wrong video. It's a porn file about like some weird porn. You know, I've seen some porn that shouldn't be seen, and that makes you have like a fondness for those. What do you call
see? There's
music,
definitely like a nostalgia factor, right?
Not nostalgia. You don't connect to the art as much because it's so readily available. Like okay, in Africa, right? I'm gonna use food.
Okay.
In certain parts, certain countries in Africa, food is very scarce.
Sure.
So when they have it, they treat it like highly, like they respect the food. They try to save as much, you know, eat it. And then there are people in America. They'll take like 3 bites of something, and they're like, "Oh, I'm not really feeling this. Let me keep it away." And then they just keep it out, and it goes bad, or they put it in the fridge, and then it goes bad up. You and I are different. Like we would buy something. See, this is because we came from countries where our parents made us respect the food as well. I feel like, you know, because when we get food, we're like, okay, I can't eat it right now, but I'm gonna eat it later. You know, like even
I think it's just because like we don't like wasting it.
That's what I'm saying. We were taught not to waste it. You know, and like
even back home, it was the Africa excuse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's so funny, by the way. Like, you think about the kids that, but we are in Asia. Like, there are countries in Asia which are worse off than Africa sometimes. Yeah. But and Africa is a continent. When I think about the kids in Africa,
you know, some US is actually pretty bad as well. Like 25 out of 50 or something like that, or 90 people, like homeless people, die of starvation. And the thing is, like per day, hundreds of tons of food
are getting wasted.
Yeah, and
but that's the
it's
thing.
not because like the food is bad. The food is not.
It's not greed.
Yeah, it doesn't look good enough to sell.
Yeah, and that's where there are companies popping up, which imperfect foods, misfit veggies and stuff like that. Yeah. I actually was a part of that, but then I wasn't cooking enough at that time, and now I'm not getting it because I live with a girlfriend who's very picky. So it's not like I can get random veggies and be like, okay, we're having this for dinner and lunch, you know. But like I said, we like here, homeless people are starving, but food is being thrown away. In Africa, there's no food to be thrown away. like countries in Africa, not just Africa.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, they value the food like that. Back in the day, art, like art and artists, it was harder for the artists to get their music out there and become popular.
Yeah.
But once a person found a certain niche or something, like Insane Posse, that's like a clown band, and they have that certain niche, and people love their music, and they like it was like a cult at one point, I think,
Mm.
in Insane Clown Posse or something, Posse or something like
Okay.
that, right? But now, like the only big group in Western side right now is the Swifties, and that's because the songs relate to those people a lot, and a lot of them have been listening to Swift for a while,
Yeah.
and they love her and love the things they do, and
Mm-hmm.
they what they call not respect. They want to see her succeed.
Yeah.
Some of them don't. Some are always trying to cause scripts. Like they're like, she shouldn't have done that. And then the other 90% are like, shut the fuck up. Like, what are you trying to do?
Yeah.
Kind of like she's the same. She's not the same, but like, pretty close.
Yeah.
The music isn't respected as much, and not respected as much. Isn't valued as much. Is what's happening. You can get
I.
you can get 45 million views, and in the next year, for what 45 million listens or streams,
Yeah.
for as an artist, and then the next year you could be forgotten. Like
Mm-hmm.
nowadays you can become a one-hit wonder much more than back in the day, because
Yeah.
back in the day you needed like if
No,
people
I
heard
I get what you mean, because there's like the saturation obviously doesn't help, right?
yeah,
Because but somebody's gonna watch it, somebody's gonna like it,
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Someone will like it, watch it, but it doesn't really that like and watch doesn't mean as much as the previous likes and watch back in the day. Do you get what I mean?
I I don't know if I agree with you
I
100% on that.
understand you why you say it's a comfort, but that comfort is why I'm
No,
calling us a
it's,
bit spoiled
see,
as
the
well.
thing is, I don't know if I would use the word spoiled, you know, just because you have a selection. Like, for example, right, back then, uh, your parents would be like, oh, I had to struggle to get an education, and now it's so easy for you to go and, go to school and get degree and stuff like that. Like, example, right?
Okay.
But that doesn't mean theirs was worth more. For them, it seems like it was worth more because they had to go through all that. But the end goal, and just because you have a bigger selection doesn't make yours worthless.
No, but I've been thinking about this education thing as well for a bit. Until high school,
Mm.
that I will 100% agree on. Their education isn't better than our education.
Mm.
But now when you go to college, it's a complete different story.
Mm.
Think about I have to say 30 years ago to go to back to fucking 1990s is ridiculous to me, by the way.
Yeah.
I was like, I need to go to 1990. What is it? 30? Fuck. So 1993, right? Computers, internet was barely a thing, right? So they want to learn a subject
Mm-hmm.
or something in college,
Yeah.
but they can't figure out how to, they don't have as much resources as we do now,
Mm-hmm.
they can't cheat as easy as we can now, like
Yeah.
especially the pandemic era grads, Bro, also, SEMO didn't have any anti-cheat systems to figure out in the online exams and stuff, right? Did they?
I think some people did. They had I forgot what it was, but they had the software that would track
Which
your eye
detected
movements and if you go to a new.
if you have a different laptop, that's all, like, all that problems disappear.
Yeah, but it's also like, if you look away for too long or stuff like that. You get
Yeah,
what I mean?
but you don't need to look away for that. Like, here's the thing. Oh, it looks at the camera?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. You can have a monitor in front of you with another set of keyboards. Just look like a thing. Like
Yeah.
anti-cheating isn't on par with cheating. I feel like in this day and age,
Mm.
you know, unless they send a separate fucking supervisor to each person's house.
Yeah.
Imagine that would be ridiculous.
I had one for my not supervisor, but for like my calculus exam. No,
Yeah.
not calculus. His house, and you got to turn on your camera. My camera's broke, right? It connects sometimes, it disconnects sometimes, and I was like, damn. So I tried it, right? I think it was the day of. My camera's not working. Is it okay if I just keep it off? And then he was like, yeah, sure, that's fine. And then like minutes later, he sends out a mass email. It's like, yeah, it's fine if you guys don't open your camera. I was like, look at that. I helped everybody? God damn.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's like, I really don't fucking care.
Yeah.
They're going to cheat on us. So, what do you call yeah, so when it comes
I don't like this blank flavor, but I'm just drinking it to finish it.
Yeah, we already had this discussion. Is much harder, and I think we learn less. I know for a fact Dr. Rashid decreased the amount of things he was teaching you guys because some of y'all were like struggling for no reason. Not you. You were in the middle.
I was in the middle.
But there were some people who couldn't understand the simplest thing, right? And he's like, he looked so upset one day. He came up to me. He's like, Rashid, am I teaching them stuff that's too hard?
Yeah.
Should I decrease the cost? He literally came and asked me. I was like, no, what I taught you're teaching the basics at this point. He's like, I know, but how are they failing? I'm like, sir, if they're failing, they have to fail. You can't help them not failing, right?
Mm-hmm. Stuff like this is why sometimes I wish, like, sometimes you see movies where you have like special schools or teachers going like above and beyond, or like the way you learn is different and shit like that. I wish sometimes we had stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because not everybody learns the same.
That's true. But there are also some students that didn't want to. Like, because I tried to ensure everyone was learning.
Because like some people don't.
GA.
What?
As a GA.
Yeah, math GA and everything. Yeah, but like some people do just want to pass the class, because they don't really care about it.
Pass the class in English, stuff like that, sure, understandable. This is your course. This is one of your big courses.
Yeah.
You can't just pass it. That's what I'm saying. So back in the day, trying just to pass a class was much harder than trying to pass a class right now.
Yeah.
I already had it. That's why it's so funny. Like your hand slipped out. Like, oh, that was quick though from you. If like you would have caught it,
I would have caught it.
Already had it in my hand,
Anyways.
You're like, I need to calm down.
I need to calm down. Yeah. I'm more like, damn, that's on camera now.
The thing is, if your face didn't move, no one would have known.
I know.
So if you want to just cheese through a class, much easier now than back in the day. And that's not comfort.
That's not comfort.
That's what I'm saying. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a bit of a go on the spoil side. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
You're spoiled for these resources. You're spoiled for the luck that you have. It's like, what do you say? Like, say you're born and everyone's average, but you're born with like 10 more strength, right? And that's not spoiled. That's just being lucky, right? But that's like what's being happened right now with like students and stuff like that. They're born with like 10 times like resources that help them cheat, and if they really want to be a good student, that's not being spoiled. That's having the comfort.
Yeah.
Which is fine. But that other part is the issue that's going on. The saturation isn't the issue here. If you want to listen to multiple songs and love
like
those
for
songs,
example,
that's
right?
fine. I have nearly 5,000 songs in my playlist.
Yeah.
I love like 90% of that.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I mean?
No, like there's some songs you absolutely love. There's some that you like, and some that you want to listen again, but like not right now. So you, but you don't want to go searching for it. So it's there.
That's fair.
But like the oversaturation is one thing, right? But it's also still worth it because like if let's say you like Olivia Rodrigo's song, you know, you're gonna still listen to it because you like the song. You're not listening to something just because, like, some people do listen to stuff because of the hype, you know. And I've had conversations with people. I was like, "Oh, don't you like them?" And they're like, "No, it wasn't worth the hype, or it was overhyped for me." Somebody told me the other day. I was like, uh, I think it was Allison at work. I asked her. I showed her the Taylor Swift thing.
And she was like, it's
the
overhyped for me.
She was like, "Yeah, that's not my kind of music." I was like, "Yeah, that's fair."
Yeah.
Because she listens to more like metal and
Yeah.
rock and like
Allison,
screamo songs and stuff like that.
I knew it. I like.
She listens to that kind of songs. So I was like, okay,
In Ohio, if you're born in Ohio, you're either gonna be listening to like country, or like this is a very stereotypical like assumption, but more like 90% fit in this category. Either country or metal heavy, like
yeah,
heavy
like rock and stuff
heavy
like that.
stuff.
Yeah. But I asked her, so why don't you like Taylor Swift? She's like, oh, it's just overhyped.
The thing is, people who don't listen to Taylor Swift feel like she's overhyped.
Yes,
And then,
but because they're seeing it from the outside, right?
Yeah.
And I think
and
some
no,
people can't.
and because
They can't separate stuff from the hype and the product. Like Pokemon Go last time. You remember how we played it because we like Pokemon, and then there were people who played it because other people were playing it,
Like,
and they're like, yeah, and then they're like, oh, the hype died down, so they stopped playing. You know, shit like that.
For me,
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't even the hype. I hope to God that those lines won't be there in the record.
That's
they
fine,
should,
bro.
right? But
I don't have red flags. I have red lines.
you have red lines.
Yeah.
They're off lights.
Yeah.
But but yeah, what do you call No, that's fine.
Yeah, we're
It's
good.
all good. It's all good. but David Lucas straight up talk, which was
Yeah.
so funny. What do you call yeah, for them it's like hype because they don't enjoy it. They're like, I guess it's just.
And
everyone
also,
else
I
is
don't think
listening because
some
of that.
people. Yeah, I don't think when they say, "Oh, it's the hype" and stuff like that,
Yeah.
like they're like, "Oh, you know," some people are like, "Oh, I'm too cool for this kind of thing," and some people don't give it a chance to get to know what it is before they make a judgment on it. They're like, "Oh,
people do that.
yeah," because they're like, "Oh,
like,
this
no,
is
I know
probably
I'm
what
not
it
gonna
is,"
like
you know?
And you're like, no, but you haven't even tried it. Just
Yeah,
try
and
it
they're like,
once.
no, like just because you think it's gonna be spicy doesn't mean it's gonna be
I
spicy.
knew
You
you
know?
were gonna say that. I saw your face change that twitch. I was like, this motherfucker's gonna go in for no reason. Talking about that, have you had the honey pimento chicken sandwich in Chick-fil-A?
I don't think so.
It's really nice.
I don't really go to Chick-fil-A, and I don't buy stuff.
Me neither.
Last time I bought food from there during like when I was in college, and like I do feel bad about it sometimes. I was like, yeah, it's fine. I'll because there's nothing else available to me at the point, so I was like, all right.
Yeah.
But usually I don't really go to Chick-fil-A.
And it's actually just most of the time it's alright for me. It's not like in my top 5 restaurants. I told you this. Right? We've had that list.
I never even considered it as an option for me. When I go out,
Evan told me this, and I was like, "Huh, that's interesting."
What?
It's a healthy fast food restaurant, if you think about it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why?
They have a lot of healthy options.
Okay.
Even the chicken nuggets and stuff, they're not overly crispy or greasy or anything like that. You know, grilled chicken nuggets, really good by the way. I do like them because they're seasoned it a bit.
Okay.
Right. And not a lot of their things have a lot of calories. Like think about their menu, right?
Okay.
A lot of their menu is just chicken, either breaded or grilled. Chicken is one of the best meats when it comes out there for health, like healthy meats. You get what I mean? Not a lot of fat, you know, because it's white.
Yeah.
And
they do use peanut oil to fry. I know that.
Do they use peanut oil or corn oil?
Peanut oil.
Because I had waffle fries
Mm.
with Heaven because she wanted to eat Chick-fil-A yesterday.
Yeah.
And the waffle fries tasted like corn. Like every bite that I took, it felt like I was eating sweet corn, and I was like, it's tasty, but I never knew we had sweet corn oil. You know, like
Yeah.
maybe the peanut butter. I don't know what happened, but yeah, waffle fries are kind of nice. Though. They're kind of
Yeah.
a vibe.
But like I said, I don't usually go. I don't know.
We don't think about Chick-fil-A when
Yeah.
it's not an option in our head.
It's not an option for me. It
And
was more. At one point, it was more because of like, okay, I don't want to
guys,
support. I don't want to support these people. You know,
mm,
something like that.
I mean, like if it's tasty, I go eat. But a lot of beliefs and stuff like that. I was gonna say the right belief, but that's not
Yeah.
correct way of saying it. Believes that people should have the freedom to do whatever they want most of the time. Unless you're a minor attractive person, then I don't think that's the thing.
Yeah.
Even that, I've been like, okay, this is gonna sound mad, but I've been thinking about it, and it's interesting. If they would lived like 300 years ago, no one would have better than us.
Yeah.
You get what? Like
I think we talked about it last time.
Yeah,
It's because like our understanding of like human evolution, like the
human
pubescent
development,
ages and all that, like we've gotten better about it. That's why even like in India and all this is still like some parts of it still happen.
India,
You know,
Japan
like
is
child.
Japan is less known.
Mm,
India is more known.
Yeah.
But when you look at the animes and stuff, you understand that Japan has a real fetish when it comes to like mind attracted like people. Like it's an actual thing.
Yeah.
You know? And the thing is, the kids are safe because that culture revolves around, respect, being safe and all that.
Yeah.
But that's a really dark side of Japan as well, I feel like.
Maybe,
that doesn't get shown up in media. But like you said, it's India knows these things as well when it comes to health and stuff like that. We are so way off topic right now. But
yeah.
India,
See, the Chick-fil-A thing for me was just because like what?
I'm like, India knows about the culture.
I'm like, no, bro, Chick-fil-A. Yeah, like shut the fuck up about India. Like well, for the India thing at least, right?
Yeah.
Like it happens in like some rural parts and like but the majority of India is against it.
Yeah.
There's the minority. Now.
At least the major cities.
Yeah.
It's like you can't say majority because a lot of rural, like India still has a lot of rural.
Yeah, but the so
it actually went down to 2%.
I don't believe that.
Like
what did you shit out 1% of Indians?
No, so what happens is DNA. The more they test, the more DNA like gets accurate. So you can go from 100% Chinese or like Korean or Indian to like 99% because they're like, no, that actually is part of Sri Lanka or like part of Japan. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
I became more Sri Lanka. They're like, nah, you inbred.
Inbred, damn. You know what?
Which means if I'm an inbred, I'm one of the best specimens out there for anything. Bro.
I'm like, now I know why your teeth like that. In terms of you just broke it when you fell or something.
Kings and stuff, ridiculous, right? Back in the day, French. Like at one point, the French king.
Oh, you said kings. I thought you said kings, and I was like, what? You were like kings, French. You're like, what? Where are you going?
French kings movie.
Yeah. Oh, croissant.
But anyways, let's get back.
Yeah, the Chick-fil-A. Yeah, I was like if you.
Chick-fil-A would pop off in India, by the way.
Why?
Chicken, same beef.
Chicken. Yeah, I guess. But like.
Masala chicken sandwich.
If like especially like corporations, right? If you don't support something, that's fine. Right? If you stay out of that, like you don't support it and you're just out of it, that's fine.
Yeah.
But then like if you actively pay for things against it. That's kind of fucked up, you know.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm like, all right, Chick-fil-A is not for me, unless I'm like dire in need and I need food or something.
The
Sure.
funny thing is, a lot of my friends who are being held back by that corporation love that corporation.
Yeah.
You know, like 90% of my friends were like SGB,
LGB,
TQ,
LGTB, HD.
Fuck up. LGB Poke, you know, but they love Chick-fil-A. It's I think Chick-fil-A is like an American symbol. I also think Chick-fil-A is a bit overrated. I think that's coming from like an Asian perspective.
Yeah.
And like, it's kind of bland.
But
They got
that's
some
kind of the
good
go-to
brands.
here.
That's what
So
that's what I'm saying. Anyways, Chick-fil-A, and let's get back to Taylor. Taylor is killing it.
yeah.
And I checked it. So she's partnered with AMC. And AMC's single day record was 18.2 million tickets with Spider-Man Homecoming, I think.
Yeah.
It's 20.
Infinity War thing, I was talking about like the overall, because I saw the Infinity War thing yesterday.
Also, I was wondering why I didn't get you guys IMAX as well. So I checked because I had taken a screenshot of the IMAX place. It was like in the corner. So like, but tickets that I got, so I got them tickets for the. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm like, look at the screen. I'm like, oh, look at this stupid vain mother.
I want to look at the camera, but
yeah, look at me, bitch. Look at me.
No, I want to talk.
No,
to
talk
the
to me. I am the audience.
No, I want to tell them that I got you.
No, they will understand.
The what do you call you and Hammond Taylor Swift tickets, and I got
and
you
didn't
guys
get himself one because he's not a Swiftie and you'll be bored. But yeah, I get it. So
best seats.
I think I got a little kid. I was like, I get it. Like,
you start doing a hat thing as well.
like,
you know,
so.
Yeah, I got you guys the best seats
Mm.
in the cinema, you know, and in the IMAX you would have been closer to one side, and I feel like IMAX, unless you're I'm paying this much for the tickets as well.
How much was it?
Because for IMAX, I think it was 38 per ticket.
Yeah.
The normal one, digital. I actually was gonna get you guys like Prime, but I think
Prime?
that is bold sounds, more vivid screen or something. It's only in Eastern City.
That's fine. Swifties could see Taylor Swift on like a blurry static.
And,
yeah, like the static, you know, like the CRTs.
It would feel like you're going to a concert. You don't really go to like midday concerts, you know.
Also, like midday movies don't feel like. Saturday, right? Or Friday.
She didn't know the movie had come out. She got the last tickets.
Really?
Yeah, I said you should go get it.
Yeah, I told Carissa too. She was like, "Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go watch it."
Oh my god, obviously it's a 13th. You're like, oh what? I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Bro,
I didn't know the fucking.
It's so fucking crazy the fascination she has. October 13th.
You know what I think it is? I think she wants to prove that it's not an unlucky number.
No, it's. I don't even think that, right? Because she's just.
Okay, you need to move back.
Nah, bro.
You're white as fuck all the time.
No, I just moved into the sun. I'm like, yeah, let me be white. So
like I don't know where we stopped because we had some major fuck up go on here with the exposure and stuff like that.
But yeah, I think the last thing we said was she might not have a concert like this again.
Oh yeah,
just because it like she's done something that you normally would see somebody do at like the end of their career or something.
And she's in the middle. I feel like she's in the middle of her career. I think she's got like 20 more years in her. Like she's 30, bro.
Yeah,
She's 33, right? What is she? I don't know.
I think
pretty
she's
close to us, actually. Would you marry Taylor Swift?
maybe. I don't know.
You're like, I get to hear beautiful songs every day. Fuck yeah. Plus, she got cats.
She does have cats.
I love how 3 years ago you didn't really care about cats. And now you're like, I love cats. You know, it started with the lineage cats.
No, it started with Kavi's grandma's cats.
The
orange cat,
one,
yeah.
right? Yeah. I see he's a fluffy fucker. But now,
I think it's a she.
that's why I said it's. Yes, it's a he.
You say he's a fluffy fuck.
I'm going to say it's.
Yeah.
Whenever I talk about animals, I try to say it's. Because I don't know the gender.
They.
Yeah, I don't do that. They become trans. Alright. Anyways.
Yeah.
She's broken all records and stuff like that.
Yeah, because like she's had back-to-back success. She's had like Midnights, and then the Eras tour.
It also helps that it came right after the pandemic for her. You know, and so many people were listening to Taylor Swift, and like she hadn't released a proper album in a while as well. Like everyone was waiting for an album, and then she like built that album up. There was so many like problems that people had with the way she was building it up and stuff like that as well. Yeah. Like, why is she doing this? Why is she doing that? But like that only added fuel to the fire, I feel like.
Yeah.
You know? And then in the end what happened was she got so much she was talked so much, and like all the old Swifties were loving it, and then new people got introduced to it, you know. And bit by bit she just became a titan. She is the biggest titan, I think, right now.
Yeah.
All of like music. Even though she doesn't have the number one streaming, she's not the number one streamed artist. If the number one streamed artist had like she's like fourth place of it. But if the number one streamed artist had a concert and she had a concert, she'll still have more attendees because she has more loyal fans, like more fans who really like her.
Yeah.
Those number one streamed one has like 50% who really like that, but that's that other 50% who are like,
no, I think it's really because the fan base is massive, so there's more of a sample size of people who like.
No, but the thing is, Taylor's fan base is massive too. I forgot I was in camera and scratched my.
That's what I was talking about Taylor.
Yeah, so the other person's fan base is massive too. They're the number one stream.
Yeah, but it's not.
They don't have an actual fan base. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They have casual listeners who enjoy the song.
Yeah.
They don't really care about the artist as much. You know.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Because that's I was like, it's so crazy, because she had Midnights, and then she had a I think after Midnight it was the Eras tour, because she had like the music videos of like Midnight songs in between, and then she had Speak Now re-recording Taylor's version, and then
the Closet or Vault or something like that, right?
The what?
The Vault songs.
The Vault tracks, yeah, she has.
Tracks. There you go.
Yeah,
I know something.
She has that in there too, and then she's going to have 1989 Taylor's version.
Oh, that's Louis' favorite.
Yeah, apparently. I had no idea too.
But he agreed to it, I think.
Yeah, because I was shown.
Yeah.
That it was, and I was like, damn.
Right.
And I was like, damn, I guess.
I didn't even realize.
So I was like, okay, cool.
Anyways.
And that's part of the reason I brought up, right? Like, first she started the Eras tour in the US, and then now she has UK, Mexico, Japan. I don't know about China. I don't think Japan.
I don't think she's allowed in China. I don't think anyone's allowed in China like that.
Yeah. I think she might have Japan.
Maybe. I just said Japan because it sounds cool. I don't know what it's that. Bro, you know me. I'm not like a full on ship.
Yeah.
So
but she has she has like a couple of other.
Like
probably
My girlfriend also has like 100. That's an exaggeration. They're both like 50 of them.
Yeah.
Actually, you might have 100.
I don't think so.
You have like 18 Speak Now songs. 1989.
more or less, yeah.
That sounds safe.
Less than 18, but yeah. So
You're like,
the
it's actually 70.
yeah, I'm like, no, like
He's got to check it out.
no,
Okay.
not that.
Okay.
But the thing that really threw me off was I saw that there was going to be like a documentary come out, right? And I think it was going to be on Disney Plus or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that's crazy, but that's cool that's coming out, like, concurrent with the Eras tour.
Yeah.
Just to see how they made it and all that. Canada, that was the other location.
Canada, definitely. It
Yeah.
said North America, if I
Yeah.
remember. Yeah.
So that's the wild thing, right? And then the movie dropped out of nowhere.
I think she had been secretly.
She had. You know what's the crazy thing?
Yeah.
I saw this, right? The studios underestimated her and lost out on millions because usually studios go through the middle person and then it goes to the thing.
No, it's not
like
studios.
the movies.
Studios the middle
Yeah,
person.
the movies go through the studios and then goes. She cut out the studios entirely and made up like a.
They weren't trying to give her a good deal.
Yeah, no, because at least one of them that she said wanted to release it in like 2025 after the tours were done.
That's so stupid, but like
yeah, so because she wanted it to be at the same time, like she wants it right now, and obviously with the 13 and everything.
And she's like, we can do it.
And yeah, she.
Let's take it.
And the.
Oh shit! You know what we should have done? Bought AMC stocks, but we didn't know the movie was coming.
I think I did have AMC.
Check.
I'm not 100% sure.
Go. You had. I know you had.
I don't think I sold it.
Okay. You might be in for some good luck then, because the stocks should have.
No, I don't have AMC.
Check the AMC whether they have risen up or not within the past week.
Let's see.
They
AMC.
should have. I think they would have risen up by like 3%.
Probably. It's at $13 right now.
3% because you had AMC, I think, and you sold it.
No, I don't think so. I don't.
Click on AMC.
No, I didn't have it. I never bought it.
Gone up. Check the last week. What's up? What's up?
Yeah.
It had, right? What was it?
In the week, yeah. It went up.
Bro, that's what I'm talking about. So.
Time to get into.
Yeah, it had gone down to 1091. I was right.
I love fraction shares, by the way.
Because you can just buy like 2%.
Yeah, I can be like, yeah, let me just buy like $2 worth.
You're like, yeah, I actually own a bit of Tesla.
Hey, I own a bit of GoPro and shit.
That's right. Oh, that was it. GoPro was at $10, and then you went to 11, and you're like, should I sell it? I'm like, that's 10%.
No, because I bought $10 worth.
Yeah.
And then it went up to 11, so I sold $6 and I kept 5 in there. But they weren't doing great after that. Kept going down. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna sell $4 and keep 0.26 cents in there.
Oh, okay. See, that's what I told you. If you get like a 10% increase, I would buy out.
Yeah, that's the thing. But like, I didn't want to sell everything in there. But that $6, I spread it out between like GameStop, Meta, Disney, and Bank of America.
I had a company that I had shares in go bankrupt.
I heard you tell your cousin that.
Yeah.
But there was also the one where your friend told you to buy it, or it's been like in the negative
sense. That's about to go bankrupt too, I feel like. So let me tell. Okay, anyways, let's wrap this up. We don't really have anything else to say about.
No. That's the thing about the movie. That's the one main thing I wanted to say, right? Okay. Because she made the move of cutting out the middleman, and she made a deal directly with AMC to distribute the film on the screens and a few other theaters with variants films. Because traditionally they have the producer, distributor, and the exhibitor.
Yeah.
And she skipped the distributor and went straight to the exhibitor.
Yeah.
And now she can have a bigger cut. Yeah. Yeah. So because a lot of people now, like the big companies, they're focusing more on their streamings, and with like the recent movies and stuff, movie theaters have actually come back from the dead pretty much. Right?
What race it was Barbie and Oppenheimer. The Barbenheimer?
Oh yeah, that was a big thing. There was a couple of good movies before that brought it up a bit.
Good, but like, that didn't really bring it up that much until Barbenheimer came. And then Barbie, a feminist icon of a movie, actually brought back movies properly, you know, like you saw a full multiple times. You should go to a Tamil movie. You definitely want to see a full like a South thing. So that's you know. But yeah, I knew this. AMC part.
Yeah, because
interesting. They should try to swim there like that.
Yeah, because according to like a report, her family hired a director called Sam Wrench to shoot Taylor Swift the Eras Tour for a budget of around 10 to 20 million, and were directly discussing distribution with studios.
Yeah.
But at least one of them was thinking of a 2025 release long after the live tour had ended, and the Swifts wanted it to play in theaters alongside the tour.
Yeah.
So that's why they started directly negotiating with the CEO of AMC Theaters, Adam Aaron.
Sometimes I feel like people think they have more power than they do,
Yeah.
and they don't realize the star potential of certain people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you even talk to a random person in America, they know who Taylor Swift is, even if
Yeah.
they don't listen to the music.
So, and the best part is like, you know, this deal was like set up over like a number of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
No studios got any heads up, and apparently a few studios were angered by, you know, being like blindsided
And
by
what?
this. Like Universal Studios was extra pissed apparently, because they were considering picking up Taylor Swift and The Exorcist Believer. That's the
There
name.
you go.
They
That
had to
was
move it because
1 week up.
yeah.
This is the 6th. I remember this.
Oh, that's so funny though, because like imagine having to move your movie that had
No,
a
but
perfect release date.
That's when you know that the distributors knew that it's a big movie.
Yeah.
But they were trying to, like, oh, we can put it after this, because they know they're gonna get a good cut anyways,
Mhm.
But they didn't want to respect the person's wishes. I feel like.
Yeah.
And like, what if Universal gets mad at you? You're not gonna get a ride named after you in Universal. Like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, shut the fuck up. Like, you don't really matter in
Yeah.
this conversation.
Like they were just mad that they couldn't pick it up, and more that they had to move their movies. And like I said, a couple of other studios had to do that too.
Universal logo would have been cool, but like, I don't really care. We can edit
It's a
our
Taylor Swift
Yeah,
logo.
it's just Taylor Swift.
No, it's like Taylor Swift's head, but like Taylor Swift, everything's Taylor Swift, and that's. And I told Carissa too. I was like, you know what? I was thinking about. I was toying with the idea of making like friendship bracelets. I was like, let's see. Imagine like I got like glow in the dark ones and the string. That'll be so cool.
Like a Rajnikant movie. And for people who don't
No,
know,
it's gonna be like a little
concert.
concert inside.
That's like what Rajnikant movies are, bro. Like an action sequence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clapping, whistling. Bro, I was enjoying the atmosphere more than I was actually enjoying the movie.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
and if you watched it in India, you would have seen like people throw like papers and shit like that.
Like it is.
At some points, it does get annoying because you're trying to listen there, and these fuckers are whistling, and you're like, bro, shut the fuck up, I want to listen.
It's like a one-time experience that you have to have, which is why I enjoyed it so much.
Yeah.
But if I kept on going to movies and they keep on saying, I'm like, fuck one of you guys up.
Bro, I was thinking that in the movie. I was like, listen.
Like, bro, I want to beat someone up. Like, that is fun. But yeah, anyways.
Yeah.
AMC got the good stick.
Yeah, good job.
But yeah, we'll. We haven't figured out how to end the new style of podcast yet. But
yeah. Okay. Bye. That's just it.
That's it.
Imagine you actually.